2005 Ford E-450 with the 6.0, issued with this chassis cab bus. It has a 6.5, 7 amp draw. So this 6.5 amp draw, we've had this hooked up for, I don't know, an hour now, and it never ever goes away. Well, we're in series with the meter. Long story short, we pulled all these fuses one at a time. It never went away. We pulled, now it's got aftermarket cameras on it, after fire suppression. We unhooked all this stuff and it never ever went away. We did a lot of stuff. There's fuses up top, back up in here. Nothing ever went away. What we're going to do now, I'll show you what we're going to do. We have a FLIR camera. We're going to go ahead and check that because I think we perhaps found the short. All right, so we let it, the alternator all cool off. We check with this FLIR camera. The focus is here. We got 71 degrees, so we're nice and cool there. All right, so we have the meter plugged in still in series. We're still drawing 6.62 amps. And remember, it should be, you know, less than 100 milliamps. It's been on for, what do you think, Steve? 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
Can you uncross your arms for the cut? You know, there you go. Sorry. So if you look here, I'm going to hit this. Well, hang on. Let me get this set up. It's kind of hard to get this. You can see the red there in the center. 88, 89, 90. Look at that. And that's the overall picture. We'll let it equalize here again. Remember, we started at 71. We did some checks around here, around the vehicle. You're talking 76, 77. Just showing 75 degrees. Depending if we're using this one, the FLIR one, or that infrared thermometer there. But it's definitely going up. Like if you look at Steve's legs here, 90. I would show you something else, but it might break the camera. So we'll get this equalized here. And then the overall picture, look, you can see it's red. Look at that. 92, 94, 93, just changing. So it's definitely going up. It'll get a little bit warmer here and go from there. All right, so now we're using this infrared thermometer. If you go on the aluminum where he's at right now, you can see the laser. He's at 91, 92. You know, on the metal, 93. We started, we're at 77. So that's the infrared thermometer. We'll look at it again here. So we got it, we're in Celsius. We do Celsius in case you, any Canadians watching. But now we're going back to Fahrenheit. So 90, you know, 91, 92. So we'll let it continue to rise. All right, again, see the amperage we're at. 6.58 amps, which obviously is a huge draw, and that will kill the battery in a day or less. So if you look here, look at that overall picture, 92. Depends where you're at, kind of zoom in here. Look at how red and orange that is. 93 compared to everything around it. And I went over all the vehicle. I pulled fuses and relays, all this over the vehicle, and then we got this FLIR camera and we noticed this right there. Pretty cool to see that. Get a little bit warmer and go from there. All right, so one last time here, again, equalize the temperature. So we go up here, you can see the red in the camera, 95, 96, 97. It'll go up to 100 degrees, so I just hit 100 there. It's red. I touched it a little bit ago. It's actually warm. I just touched it, it's warm. So it's definitely our short. And if you look at the schematics on this thing, there's like 5 fusible links that come off that. So what we're gonna have to do is pull that alternator out, which is kind of a pain, and disconnect the alternator and make sure our amp draw goes away on here, our 6.5, 7 amp draw. Once that goes away, we know it's, well, we just proved the alternator, but it'd be cool to see that as well. Again, we'll check it one more time. If you go around the whole engine bay, it's all bluish green. You go back, you can see that red spot. And when we started, it was cool just like everything else, because we had a fan on it, cooling it off and all that. So I don't know if there'll be another part to this video or not, but that is it for this 2004, 5. Thank you, Steve. 2005 E-450 chassis cab bus. All right, I know I said it was done, but like I said, when we first came in, we put a fan in there to cool it off to get it to ambient temperature. On the beginning of the video, it started at 71, 72 degrees when we're reading it with this thermal or FLIR camera. But whenever you kind of equalize in pressure after we took the fan, if you're talking 76, 77 degrees on this, when it went from 77 degrees to almost 100, 99, 100 now, it took about 20 minutes. Again, we'll do it one last time. And you can see it right there. Look at temperature rising. 100.7 degrees right there. So that is it for this video.